All right, Mr. Morgan. You are charged with second-degree murder, public intoxication, resisting arrest, and 5 other misdemeanors. What do you have to say for yourself?
That's insane. I was trying to help the man, for Christ's sake. Look, officer, I don't know what you think happened, but I promise I have a good explanation for this.
I'm listening, Mr. Morgan.
All right, so it was about 9:30. I was sitting in my home enjoying some literature and sampling some wine.
Sampling some wine.
Yeah.
Well, you blew a .34 on the breathalyzer.
Is that bad?
Well, most people pass out around .3, and most people die at .4. So, do you have anything else to drink?
I don't know. I may have sampled a couple of other spirits as well.
What would you call a couple?
I'd just like some rum, whiskey, a few beers to wash those down. It's not important.
We also didn't find any books in your apartment.
All right, it was more like an audiobook, but like with visuals. The point is, I was relaxing in my own home when I heard a knock at the door. I answered the door, and I saw a friend of mine who had recently lent me some money.
Would that be 25-year-old Alfonso Russo, well-known lowlife and loan shark?
Loan shark? No. This was just a friend of mine who'd lent me some money. I told him I didn't have it, and
My money, Morgan!
he didn't like that. Luckily, I, being a master of martial arts, was able to quickly subdue him. And after demonstrating my skills, he stumbled over and fell into his own knife. And then proceeded to slip on his own blood and fall into his knife about 11 more times.
He fell on his own knife 11 more times?
Yeah, I'd never seen anything like it. The last thing he did before he passed out was wipe his fingerprints from the knife. But I knew there was still time to save him, so I quickly applied pressure to his wounds with duct tape and stuffed him into trash bags to contain the bleeding.
But why didn't you call 911?
Well, I thought about that, but I figured the response time wouldn't be quick enough. So I decided to take him to the hospital myself. I knew I knew he was running out of time. So I carried him to my car in the most delicate manner possible.
And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as we all fly away. And they're watching us.
I just about finished getting him into my car. And that's when you guys showed up to give me a ride here to give my statement as a witness.
Well, that's quite the tale, Mr. Morgan.
I know, I can hardly believe it myself. I'm glad you guys showed up to save that guy. Speaking of which, how did you know where to find me? I mean, us.
We got a call from one of your neighbors who overheard someone yelling, "Oh shit, he's dead. I gotta get rid of him." Does that ring a bell?
That could have been anyone. I don't exactly live in the safest neighborhood.
Sure. Well, we got some camera footage from your apartment complex that you might find interesting.
You need a hand there, pal?
Oh, my back.
Yeah, that's not me.
Mr. Morgan, you've been found guilty on all counts. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Your Honor, first of all, shut the fuck up, because you weren't even there, alright?